Welcome in our class today. Thank you for joining me, even as we continue looking on how to analyze data. Today, I'm going to show you how you can transfer the information from your questionnaire to SPSS and then analyze the results. The questionnaire I'm going to use is for a researcher who has gone to the field and administered the questionnaire to the respondents. And then the respondents will have filled the questionnaire. Then, as a research analyst, you are supposed, first of all, to look for the completeness of these questionnaires and then code them accordingly. Then thereafter, enter the results into SPSS for analysis. Here is the questionnaire I'm going to use. I've already loaded it, and we are going to use this questionnaire for us. We are going to use this questionnaire for our purpose in this class, so that we see how we proceed on having this questionnaire, then identifying the variables on the questionnaire. Then after identifying the variables on the questionnaire, we move on to enter the information into SPSS so that we'll be able to analyze the information we are having on the questionnaire. So here I'm having section 1 of the questionnaire, and it's showing the demographic information. And we're asking the question from these, one of the demographic questions that has been asked is, what is your gender? What is your gender? What is your gender? And when you look at this question, the variable we are actually having in this first part of the question is the gender. And as you see, this variable gender has been, put into two categories. We have the male, and we have the female, and we have others. And in this case, we are people who don't fall between male and female, they are transgender. So we have to take the information. So in this case, the variable we are dealing with in this case is gender. And we are going to code male 1, and we are going to code female 2, and we are going to code others as 3. This is information we will be able to enter into our analyzing program, so that whenever we have male, we will not enter the word male, but we will be having to enter the word 1. And this variable is measured at nominal. This variable is measured at a nominal scale. Measured at nominal scale. Then the second variable we are considering in our study is age. And age, here, we can see the age is being categorized. We have those who are under 25. Those who are 25 to 35, those who are 36 to 45, and those who are 46 to 55, and those who are 56 and above. So age normally is measured at a ratio scale. But in this case, because it's being categorized, we don't consider it as under the ratio scale, but because it's being categorized, we say it's an ordinal, it's measured at ordinal scale because it's being categorized. So in this case, it is ordinal. And we are going now to code it. Let those who fall under 25 to be 1, those who fall between 25 and 35 to be 2, those who fall between 36 to 45 to be 3, and those who fall between 46 to 55 to be 4, and those who fall above 6 to be 5. Then we move on with our questionnaire. Then in this first section, we are still collecting information on the respondents. And this might be teachers who have been teaching, and we are looking at the experience, teaching experience. So teaching experience here is going to be our variable, and this experience is in years. So it's going to be our variable, and we see those who have taught for less than 5 years, and those who have taught for 6 to 10 years, those who have taught from 11 to 15 years, those who have taught from 15 to 20 years, and those who have taught for about 20 years. So we say that also this one, we are categorizing it. Essentially, when we are measuring the years, it might be a ratio scale, but in this case, the scale is being categorized. And because it's being categorized, we say it's ordinal because we are coming from under 5 to above 20, we are giving some order. So this is ordinal scale we are going to use. So we are going to code it as those under 5 to be 1, those under 6 to 10 to be 2, those 11 to 15 to be 3, those 16 to 20, we give it 4, and then those who are above 20, we give 5. We label letter 5. These labels we are using, I just these numbers, numerals we are using 1, 2, 3, 4, are just used for labeling. Then we go and get another variable, the location of the school. The location of the school. Now, in the location of the school, we have urban, rural, and urban. Now, in urban, this measuring scale is categorization, and because we are doing just categorization without having any order, we go to say that this one is a nominal scale. Because this one is a nominal scale, we are now going to code urban as 1, rural as 2, and peri-urban as 3. Then we go to the other part of the questionnaire. While the researcher wanted to know how these teachers are doing as far as the professional development is doing. Now, we can go to the other part of the question now. The respondent here are asked a question on a Likert scale. And this question that are being asked on the Likert scale, they are being asked to rate their experience on this scale. They are being asked to rate their experience on this scale. And part of the information they are being asked is to rate the experience, whether they strongly disagree as 1, they strongly disagree as 2. If they don't have an opinion over the question they are being asked, or the variable they are being asked, they get 3 as neutral. And then if they agree with the statement that has been given, they will give a 4. Or if they strongly agree, they'll give a 5. Then in this case, the first question they are being asked on a Likert scale to agree with the professional development sessions that they have attended. So in this case, the professional development sessions offered to teachers are relevant and beneficial to their teaching experience. So this we are looking at the sessions participants or respondents have attended, and they will see whether these things are making way for them. Now here we are having the first of them all being the professional development sessions they have attended. So here the the variable we are dealing with is professional development sessions, the sessions that are being offered, and are they beneficial? So the benefits of those the professional development sessions. So here the respondents are going to agree. Now, usually when we use the Likert scale, normally when we are using the Likert scale, normally we are measuring the opinion of the respondents on an ordinal scale, but we can transform this scale to interval scale. For example, here we have given an interval scale of 1 to 5. So this one becomes an interval scale because we are given a scale, equal interval scale we are using. So here the respondents are going to assign values. They are going to assign things they are going to use in their agreeing with the statements that we have given here. For the first question, we're asking the professional development session whether they are beneficial or not. So we are going to look at the benefits of this professional development. Then the second question is asking whether the school supports the teachers in this professional development in their professional development. So school support is our variable. Then the third part is teachers feel adequately prepared to apply this knowledge gained from the professional development in the classroom. So the application of knowledge acquired is also another variable there. Then we have teachers believe that the professional development opportunities provided by the school contribute to their professional growth. So professional growth here, also professional growth becomes our variable. Then lastly, in the opinion of the respondent, the professional development opportunity provided to teachers at the school effectively enhances their skills. So enhancement of the skill becomes also another variable. So having given this questionnaire to the respondents, the respondent respond by ticking the appropriate part which they feel that addresses their need, and then the researcher collects these questionnaires back and is able now to have this and code them and even enter them into a processing program, and then after be able to analyze them and interpret the data or interpret what the respondents were actually having were bringing forth. Now, we are going now to open another program. We are going to open another program called the SPSS. That is the Statistical Package for Social Sciences, to see how we are supposed now to enter the information that we are having, that the respondents are coming. So we got to bring on board the SPSS program to see how we will be able to have our data being entered in this program. So this is the SPSS program, and I hope in the class we were using this program. And don't all those people who have attended these classes, they have this program. So in the first place, we are having these are cells, but I'm concerned with these tabs that are appearing on our left corner. Down here on our left bottom corner, there is data view and variable view. So these are very important for us, because before we do anything, we have to prepare our variables, enter the variables into the programs, and then be able to enter the data, and thereafter be able to analyze the data. So we are going to click on the tab, which is called variable view, at the bottom on the left side. There, when we tap on it, it gives us a platform now to enter the name of the variable, the type, the width, up there you'll see the name, the type, the width, the decimals, label, values, missing, columns, alignment. Now, when you click on the first cell, it becomes active to receive the first variable. So the first variable, we had said it is gender. So we write here gender. We type there gender. And then when you click outside that cell on any cell, this cell automatically populates. It's automatically populated. As you see, the cell is automatically populated, and you will see on the type we have numeric, on the width we have 8, on the decimal we have 2, on the label we don't have anything, on the values we don't have anything. So I'm going to address our attention to the label. On the label, just click on the label and write the question that was on our questionnaire. What is your gender? What is your gender? Then we had given some numbers. When you click on the values, on the 3 dots there on the values, when you click on there are 3 dots on the values there, you click on those 3 dots, then the dialog box comes. And on this dialog box, we have the value and the label. So on the part of the value, we had said, we had coded 1, and 1 went to the male. So we type male, and then we add. Then when we add, we see in the dialog, inside the dialog box, then it becomes 1 equals to male. Then we go back again to the value, we type 2, and 2, we coded it as female. So we type the word female, and then we add. Then we had 3 of them. 3 was others, and then we click add. Then after that, we click on OK. We click on OK. Then we will have coded effectively and properly our data. But I want us to go to decimal points. You realize that my decimal point is showing 2. Here, because we don't want to use decimal points, we are going to reduce the decimal points to 0. And then when we reduce to 0, when we write the values in our values, we'll see that 1 equals to male. Previously, it was writing 1.00, but this time it's not writing 1.00. It's writing because you have reduced the decimal point to 0. Then, thereafter, we'll be able now to go to the measure. Go to that column headed measure. There is where we are going to set our scale of measurement. What we have been given here is scale, ordinal, and nominal. Now, our scale of measurement of the gender, we say it's at nominal. So we click on nominal. I'm not going to talk about these other parts, the width, the missing the column. But I just want us to enter the data. Those one will discuss them later. Then the second part of our questionnaire, was talking about, was asking about the age of the respondents. So what we are going to have here, we are going to, in the second cell, we are going to write age. We are going to write age and click outside any cell, and it will automatically populate. It automatically populate, and thereafter now we reduce our decimals to 0. Then we at the label we are going to ask that question that is appearing on our questionnaire. What is your age? Then we did some coding. Then we are going to move to values. Then we click on the 3 dots on the, or when we click there, we have the dialog box coming, asking about the value. Now, 1, we had said 1, representing those who have age under 25. So we write under label under 25. Then we add. Then 2 is going to be 25 to 35. 25 to 35. Then we add. Then 3 is going to be 36 to 45. Then we add. Then 4 is going to be 46 to 55. Then we add. Then we are going to have 5, which is going to be 5, which is going to be above 56. Above 56. Then we add. Then we click OK because we are finished coding our variable here. Then we don't stop there. We move to the measure, and we did say that this part of the variable is being measured at the ordinal part. Being measured at the ordinal part. Okay. Then we have to enter the other variable. So the third variable was asking the teaching experience in years. So teaching experience as our variable, we are going to enter it in the program. So we type the word teaching, and then you shift minus, that's called the underscore. So we have teaching, and then underscore, we write experience. 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 Then when we put the cursor outside the part with that variable fills itself up to the end. Then we are going to reduce our decimal points to 0 because we don't want to use them at the moment. Then we are going to have the label as what is the teaching experience. Teaching experience. Then we add got it early, and we are going to have that label 1 as under 5 years, and then we add, then 6 under 5 years, then 5 to 10. What was that here? What was it appearing on our questionnaire? It is 6 to 10. So we write 2, 6 to 10. Then yes. Then 3 will be 11. 11 to will be 11 to 15. 15 years.